Hi guys, welcome to Alafia River State Park. The campgrounds here are relatively small, only 30 sites that are divided into 2 loops. Here is the first loop. They also had a couple of these glamping sites. These are located at the entrance to the campground. This is the road that leads into the campgrounds, and if you follow this road up, it goes to the ranger station. And this is the other loop. These first 12 sites are located right next to the dump station and the bathhouse. As you can see from the map, there's a roundabout that connects both the loops and the bathhouse together. I loved how small this campground was. This was a view from our site, and as you can see the RVs up there, but there's really no one else around you, so just great views all around. Now, this was our maiden voyage in our new to us RV, which almost didn't happen because our leveler system wasn't working, but we did figure that out. We were at site 25, which was perfect. Again, as you can see, the views are just amazing. Shout out to our shoe holder. This is great for bath shoes and water shoes. Also, this windshield cover, instead of using the curtain inside, it makes the RV feel so much bigger. This was the view from our bedroom. There was a storm rolling in at this time, so I was able to just watch out through the window and watch the trees sway back and forth. The campground was interesting. It had back-end sites and these kind of just pull to the side sites, but I liked the privacy that the back-end sites had. This was also our first time using our new Blackstone griddle, which was awesome. This was the walk up to the bathroom. It took about 10 minutes, but it was a nice walk. And while I have you on this little walk, I'll tell you more about this park. It is actually a former phosphate mine in an area known as Fort Lonesome. The park's over 7,000 acres was donated by former mining companies. And because of the mining that was done on this park, it drastically changed the landscape of the park, creating lakes and steep grades, which in turn made it perfect for mountain biking. Now, in front of the bathhouse, you'll find some parking spots, a take a book, leave a book, information about the park and the mountain biking trails. There's also some picnic table areas, and the picnic table and the bathhouse area look relatively new. If you arrive after 5, you can pick up your campsite information and check in here. Here you'll also find a map for the mountain biking trails. Over here you'll find some information about the phosphate mines. In front of the bathhouse, you'll find a water bottle fill-up station and a sink. Again, this bathhouse looked like a relatively new structure. When you walk in, you'll find the sinks. To the right are going to be the toilets, and to the left are going to be the showers. This bathroom had 3 separate shower stalls, and they were all relatively clean. I will say the water got nice and warm. This was the larger stall that was handicap accessible. And then over here you had 3 bathroom stalls. And then next to the bathhouse you had these covered picnic areas. Now on to some fun stuff. We tow our Jeep, and our Jeep has this awesome bike rack, so we were able to bring 2 of our bikes. Can't recommend this bike rack enough. It swings out, so you're still able to access your tailgate on your Jeep. This park also has its own bike rental area. We have all these bikes in this storage container. They have a huge printout map of the bike trails. The day we went out to ride bikes, it was packed. They also have an area where they can service your bike. They have accessories, gloves, helmets. They have drinks you can buy. And obviously you can rent these bikes. So Charles actually rented one of the bikes here. It was about $50 for 2 hours. They also have their own bathhouse area over here. And this is a map again of the trails. Also a playground area and a picnic area. This is the start of one of the easier trails. And if you're inexperienced on mountain biking, the easy is not that easy, which I found out. We still had an awesome time. It was just a little different than riding your bike on the flat pavement. But I will say going down the hills was way more fun than going up them. But there was really some great views out here. After this video, it poured on us, which was kind of refreshing, but we were a little muddy at the end of this ride. And here's a random fact. This is a passion flower. We also found this canoe rental place, which was literally in a neighborhood off the side of this road. I will let you know that it is cash only, but it was only $20 for the whole day. The people here were really nice. And it's literally located in this neighborhood. It was pretty hot out this day, so we didn't spend too much time out here, but it was a nice little getaway. I have to tell you, I spent most of my time laying in this hammock. This campsite had the perfect spot for a hammock. Until next time, happy camping!